Alrighty, well, thank you everyone, and thank you for the Gathering for Gardner organizers for allowing me to speak today. My name is Andrew Rhoda, and I am the curator of puzzles at Indiana University's Lilly Library, where we have the Jerry Slocum Mechanical Puzzle Collection. In case you've not had the opportunity to visit our library, let me begin with a quick introduction. So in addition to our rare books and manuscripts collections at the library, we have the Jerry Slocum Mechanical Puzzle Collection. The collection contains over 35,000 mechanical puzzles, in addition to 5,000 books and hundreds of boxes of manuscripts from Jerry's correspondence, research, and writing on mechanical puzzles. Like the other collections at the Lilly, the puzzles in the Slocum collection are available for patrons to use in our reading room. As a non-circulating library, items cannot be checked out of the building, but the puzzles in the collection can be played with and solved in our reading room. Anyone can schedule a visit to use the collection in the reading room. You don't have to be affiliated with Indiana University or another academic institution. You don't have to be from Indiana or the United States. Being interested in the collection is a great reason to come. We do usually ask, for the puzzle collection, we do ask for about a week's advance notice just to make sure that any requested puzzles from our database are available for patrons when they come to the reading room. In addition to the reading room, we have the Slocum Room, which is one of our public galleries and classroom spaces that has a permanent exhibit of highlights from the collection on display, and the contents of the exhibit are rotated out regularly. In addition to that, we have a group of hands-on puzzles that people can use in the reading room. So anyone off the street can go through our free public galleries, and in the Slocum Room, they can look at the exhibit while trying out hands-on puzzles there, and hopefully they get interested enough to visit the reading room. In my talks here at the gathering, I usually update everyone on what has been happening with the collection, and quite a lot has happened with the collection over the past couple of years. The most notable thing being the historic, complete interior renovation of the Lilly Library, and that happened in January of 2020. We moved everything out of the library in January of 2020, and the renovation progressed really well, and we were able to move back in and reopen the library in early August 2021. It's funny, the day after we had our soft reopening, I had a class that wanted to visit the day after we reopened, so we really hit the ground running when we reopened. And you can see here the updated Slocum Room. And if you visited the Slocum Room before, you may notice in this image that the exhibit looks a little bit different. And with the kind of return to the building, I took the opportunity to redesign the permanent exhibit. I took in feedback from patrons, and I expanded the chronological and the geographic representation in the exhibit, in addition to reordering this exhibit a little bit to better represent the categorization system that Slocum used for the collection, and by extension we use in our database. So it's a great visual kind of introduction for patrons. When they walk in, they get to see the different types of mechanical puzzles, and then they can use that knowledge when they're looking at our database. Let's see. During the renovation, when we were out of the library, the Lilly staff worked together to find ways to reach out to patrons while we couldn't have them visit the library itself. So I worked with my colleague Ursula Romero in our public services department. She manages our social media accounts, and so we worked on creating puzzle-related content for our Instagram. And we had a few different ideas that we worked on, but the one that got the most interest were our Puzzle of the Month posts that usually featured a puzzle from the collection. And after taking a pause to move the entire contents of the library back into the building and to get resettled in our newly renovated space, Ursula and I have been working on a new set of posts related to the puzzle collection and expanding kind of what we have done in the past for these puzzle posts, incorporating videos of puzzles in action and short explanatory videos to have a different dynamic rather than just a static image on a screen. So please follow the Lilly on Instagram for those posts in the future. Also, since the last gathering, I worked with the Indiana University Library's Communications Department on developing a new giveaway puzzle that was paper-based that would be a little bit more portable. So this is the result. It is a tri-hexaflexagon that has information about flexagons, Martin Gardner, and the Slocum puzzle collection on each face. It's been a very useful giveaway puzzle, and I've included it in the gift exchange for this year, so please look for it there. If you have any questions or if you'd like more information about the puzzle collection, please feel free to visit the collection's website, and it also has a link to the database that I mentioned there. If you have any questions, I skipped the last one that had my email on it. I was going to say you can email me, or if you're here in person, please feel free to come up and talk to me here. Thank you.